morning, great for we are now in our day two, okay, for this week. This week our topic is about the parts of a word. So yesterday we were talking about base words and base words, okay, from the word itself, okay, it's the most basic, okay, form of a word. Then we can even add prefix and suffix to them in order to make new words. Okay, so for today we're going to talk about another thing. Okay, this one we're going to talk about root words. Okay, so let me share my screen to you. Okay, so here, root words. So lesson 2, okay, for today, distinguishing base words from root words. So today you're going to know the difference between the two. Learning goals for today, distinguish root words from base words, and then identify some of the most common Greek and Latin root words, and then use the meaning of the root words to help you understand the meaning of words. Materials that you will need for today, your reader's notebook, okay, for our independent practice. Your notebook for you to take down notes, pen and or pencils. Okay. So our first activity, as always, I want you to answer what do I know? This one is to measure how much do you know about the topic. Instruction, complete each sentence by choosing the correct word, okay, from the choices given. So the choices are inspected, vision, audible, manufacture, and biology. Okay, so you have to read the sentences and then choose from any of this word in order to complete it. Now, I want you to pause this video and answer it. Once you're done, okay, you may continue watching this video because in the next slide, I'll be showing you the correct answer. Okay, so now I hope you finish it, you paused the video and answered it completely. So let's check number 1. I need glasses to correct my vision. Okay, so answer is vision. Next, number 2, they inspected the car to make sure it is ready. Answer is inspected. Number 3, biology is the study of life. Excuse me, sorry. So the answer is biology. Number 4, with everyone talking at once, his voice is barely audible. Okay? So the answer is audible, and the computer company will start to manufacture lightweight desktop computers next year. The answer is manufacture. Okay, so don't worry if you did not get full marks. Okay, so this is just to measure how much you know about this topic. Okay, so what are root words? Okay, we all know that, in our history class, right? Okay, these are the times when the Roman Empire and the Greek Empire, they're trying to make their territory bigger. So as they move, okay, from place to place, they brought their language with them. Okay, and as a result, these root words became part of most words in the English word. So root words, on the other hand, okay, unlike the base words they have meaning on their own in the English words. Okay, so this one, they come from Latin or Greek words. They can also be known as word root also, or sometimes they call it the root. So they have their basic meanings. So these root words have meanings, okay, in Latin and in Greek. So while root words may have been words in Latin and Greek root, words can't be used alone in English. So you can't use this Greek and Latin words, part of words actually, okay, in English because that one itself doesn't have a meaning. Okay? Okay, so I have an example here. When you see this one, odd. Okay? Now, when you see this or you hear this one, okay, it seems like there's no meaning to this one because this is a foreign word. It's a Latin word. So this one itself doesn't have a meaning. But, okay, if this is, okay, used in the English word. So this one, there's an example here. Odd is a Latin word meaning here. Okay, so that's the meaning of this Latin word. But just listening to that one, us, we will not know, okay, that the meaning of this word means here, right? But here, look at this one. Words like audio, okay, so the word odd, okay, it's a part of this word already. And audible are words that has the root word audio or odd, okay? So it's part of this two words already. So audio means sound because the Latin word odd means here. So do you see the connection? Okay, odd means here. Now the English word audio means sound. Okay, and then audible means able to be heard. Okay, so all these words, because you see this odd, has something to do with hearing. Okay, so that's one most common Latin root word. Okay, now let's learn some more. So here are some of the most commonly used Greek and Latin roots. Knowing some of these words can help you decode many complex English words. Here's the first one. Spect. Okay. So spect is a Latin word that means look. Okay. So here's an example of an English word that has that root word. Inspect. Okay. So inspect means to look carefully. Okay. Inspect. Okay. So spect means to look. Inspect means to look carefully. Second word. So we have struct. Okay. Struct is a Latin word that means build. Okay. So here's an example of an English word that has this root word. Construction. Okay, construction. It means to build objects, systems, or organizations. So, because struct means build, construction means to build. Okay, to build objects, systems, or organization. Okay, so that's our second root word. Third root word, tele. Okay, so this one, we use this a lot of time, right? So there's like television, telephone, okay? Tele means far away. Okay, so an example is telescope. Okay. A telescope is a scientific device used to look at distant heavenly bodies. Okay, so tele, far away, and scope, okay? This one is to see. So telescope, okay, makes us or helps us to see distant heavenly bodies like the stars and the moon and the planets. Okay, so tele means far away. Next is vis or vid. Okay, this is a Latin word that means see. So there's an example here. Vision. So vision. Okay. So vision is the state of being able to see. Okay. Vision is the state of being able to see. Okay. So vis or vid is a Latin word that means see. Okay, next. Next is the Greek word therm. Okay. Therm. So this one means heat. Okay. So example, thermometer. Okay, a thermometer, okay, is a device that measures how hot or cold an object is. Okay, so that's a thermometer. Next, we have meter. Okay, so this one is like related to the thermometer. We already know that therm means hot, right? Or heat. Now, this one, meter, it's actually a Greek word. It's a Greek word meaning measure. So, a barometer is an example of an English word that has this root word. A barometer is a device that measures air pressure. Okay? So, a barometer, meter, okay? So it measures air pressure. Next, okay, so this is actually our first example. Okay, our main example. Odd. Odd is a Latin word meaning to hear. Example of an English word that has this root word is audience. An audience is a group of listeners at a public event. Okay, so see, it's a group of listeners, and odd, the root word odd, okay, means to hear. Next, we have the Latin word fac, F-A-C, fac. Okay, so this Latin word means to make or do. Example of an English word, okay, factory. Okay. A factory is a building or buildings where people use machines to make. See the root word? The meaning of the root word is to make. So, to make goods. So, a factory is a building or buildings where people use machines to make goods. Okay? So, now let's try it. Can you complete the following sentences using the clues from the root words? Okay? After she danced, the blank stood and clapped their hands. So what do you think is the answer? A, vision, B, audible, or C, audience? Okay, so the answer is audience. Okay, next. BMW will start to produce girls' sports car next year in their blank, located in the US. Okay, now I want you to select, is it A, factory, B, audible, or C, recycle? Okay, factory. Remember, it's where factory, okay, so fac means to make or do. Okay. So this one is a place where they make, factory. So a second answer is fac, factory. So task for today, since we're done with the guided practice, so this is your independent practice. Now you will need your reader's notebook. Okay? You have to answer page 327 and 159 of your reader's notebook. Okay? This one is just a practice. Okay? Using the root words, the Greek and Latin root words. Now, answers will be checked on your face-to-face class during your face-to-face scheduled class. While the fully online, if you're doing a fully online class, please take a photo of the task done and just send it to me via Edmodo message. Okay, so if there is any question, you have any question, just send a message to teacher. Okay, and I want you to stay healthy and always be safe. Okay, I'll see you next time.